Good evening and welcome to Hopkinton High School for tonight's varsity boys basketball game as the Medway Mustangs take on your hometown Hopkinton Hillers. The Tri-Valley League is committed to the highest ideals of sportsmanship and establishing a healthy environment for interscholastic competition. The league will not tolerate negative statements or actions directed towards competitors, game officials, or fans in attendance. Please respect all decisions made by officials. Please respect fans, coaches, participants, and opponents alike. Thank you for helping create a positive, respectful, and fun environment here at HHS. And now for tonight's lineups. For the Mustangs, at forward, number 10, junior Matt Kaplan. At guard, number 14, junior Captain Drew Plunkett. At forward, number 24, junior Ryan Johnston. At forward, number 15, senior Tim Uzegbu. At guard, number 2, senior Justin Pratt. The coaches for the Mustangs are Eric Copeland and Shane Jackson. And now for your hometown, Hopkinton Hillers. At guard, number 3, junior Stephen Maffiori. At guard, number 10, junior Thomas Ambrosoni. At guard, number 14, senior Ryan Kester. At forward, number 25, senior McCallum Lind. And at forward, number 24, senior captain Brendan Kelly. The Hillers are coached by Tom Keene, Chris Banks, and Jay Golden. Now, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
And good evening, everybody. Steve Spector here, running solo for the Hopkinton boys basketball game. Hopkinton Hillers versus the Medway Mustangs. And we are here with a kind of a light crew tonight. We have John Ritz and Samantha Dings and I running the show tonight. So we have one camera. We usually have at least 2 or 3 cameras. Tonight we just have the one. So just want to let you all know that ahead of time. And Medway coming into the game with a 7-2 record, looking like a strong opponent. They have, their starting lineup is kind of loaded with a lot of senior leadership, and 2 seniors and 3 juniors. Whereas the Hillers, similar situation, and Medway with the tap. And here we go. Hillers are 6-4 overall. 2 of those losses are non-league games against Somerville and Westboro earlier in the year, and they're in the middle of a kind of a home stretch where they started the season with a bunch of road games, and now they're in the middle of a nice, no good. Medway off the board, no good. Ryan Kester diving on the floor. Nice play. Brendan Kelly taking it up strong and gets the roll for 2. Hillers in the full court press to start. Stephen Maffiori causing trouble at the top of the press. Kick ball by the Hillers. Kelly The kickball, Medway with the ball underneath the hoop. Looks like they got a fresh shot clock on that play. Matt Kaplan in deep to Imzoziogubu. I hope I get that name. I'm going to work on that name, guys. Deep three to the corner, no good. Maffiori with the rebound. Medway settling into a man-to-man D. Tough shot, Maffiori, no good. Medway with the ball. Drew Plunkett, definitely the ball handler so far for Medway. Hiller's in an aggressive man-to-man zone to start. Oh, nice move by Plunkett, no good. Foul on, looks like it's on Kelly. His first. Early in the game, 2-0 Hillers to start. And Drew Plunkett, junior guard, at the line for two. Kind of came up flat here. I think some of the not a huge crowd here tonight. After a couple of days of the frozen tundra here, people are still thawing out and shoveling out. And the second one is good. Not a whole lot of folks here, like I said, but we do have the Hopkinton cheerleaders who always do an awesome job, so we're glad to have them here. Hiller's swinging the ball. Nice move by Impressioni, no good. Justin Pratt being guarded by Ambrosoni. Good D. Tough D by the Hillers. Ooh, that's looked like a walk, no call, and there's a turnover. Mac Lynn with a steal. Oh, too bad. Stephen Maffiori, who hit one of the last games I called here, hit a barrage of three-pointers against Norwood a week ago or so. Oh, no good on Medway. Tim Ozogobu. Again, that's my second try at the name. I'm going to do my best. Oh, tough shot. Tommy Ambrosoni with a son of a circus shot. Ends up going down. High off the board, a little English, and it spins in. And a chance for a natural three-point play. Very nice. 5-1 Hillers early. 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hillers in the full court press. Medway trying to break it. Oh, nice cross-court pass. Oh, that looked like a walk there, and it was. I'll try not to do too much refereeing up top here in the perch, but that was a pretty obvious travel. And we have some substitutions now. Brian Keefe entering the game, along with Michael Puvakad for the Hillers. Oh, nice move. No good. Ambrosoni with a good idea, just didn't fall. Nice block. Oh, that was Ilan Rosen. I forgot to tell you that he came in, but he just told me that with a nice block. He always brings a presence to the court after he hasn't started, I don't think, this year, to the best of my knowledge. But when he comes in, he has his presence felt. No problem there. Oh, tough shot, no good. Brendan Kelly up to Puvakad, to Keefe. No good, kind of out of control there. Good idea, no good. Plunkett bringing the ball up. Justin Pratt, and it's good. Tough shot over Keefe. Hiller 7-3, 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Keefe launches one, short. Plunkett bringing the ball up, looking for a seam, not there. No good. number 15, Tim Zogbu. Again, that's my third try at that name. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it eventually. I think that was my best attempt there. 7-5 Hillers. Ambrosoni down to Rosen. Good job by Rosen using his body to shield the Medway player on his back. Created an easy shot for him. Medway working the ball around. Hillers in a man-to-man. Timeout Medway. Hillers off to a good start here against the 7-2 Medway Mustangs. Always a tough rivalry between the two towns, and in my experience as a coaching in the youth sports, always look forward to playing Medway. And some of the games, the high school games, obviously in every sport, there's always a huge rivalry. And right now, the Hillers sort of the underdog at home, if they will. Medway with a 7-2 record, Hillers 6-4. Kind of a pivotal game for the Hillers to, again, take advantage of the home court stretch that they're in the middle of, and they really could use a win. This would go a long way to keeping their record up, moving in the right direction, and giving them some momentum as they go through the second half of the year here. So, again, 9-5 Hillers. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. And like I said, not a huge crowd, but we got a nice crowd, a little student section filling up over there. We have John Ritz doing everything tonight, directing, camera, keeping me in check so far, but it's early. And again, we usually have a bigger crew here tonight, but that's just the way it goes, and we're happy to keep HCAM TV going for everyone and on our YouTube channel. And right now, Medway looking for a bucket, down 9-5. No good. Good box by Rosen. Over to Puvakad. Keefe had a thought, let it pass it around. Mac Lynn looking for a little daylight, kind of got closed off by the Medway defender and ended up with traveling there. Could have been a Euro step. Ooh, almost a push off by the Medway guard Plunkett. Might have got away with that one. Oh, nice idea by Medway. No good. 2-on-1. Matt Fiore, tough shot. No good. Plunkett bringing the ball up. He's quick. No good. Number 33, Matt Peterson. Plunkett with the rebound. Jack Haddigan looking for a little daylight. Lefty layup, no good. Jump ball. Jack Haddigan, senior forward. And looked like Mac Lind exchanging pleasantries down there. And it'll be a jump ball and going to Hiller's way the other end of the court here. Ryan Kester in. Now Fiore, again, capable. A lot of Hillers capable of heating up here. Haven't had any three-pointers from anyone yet, any team. Rosen looking for a little daylight. Not there. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Got to let it go. And a 30-second shot clock violation. Tough D by Medway. Puvakad and Rosen taking a breather. And Kelly and Ambrosoni back in for the Hillers. Good hustle. Body's flying there for a minute. Ryan Johnston, junior forward. And I think Kelly were kind of diving for the ball there. Still 9-5 Hillers, 1:17 left first quarter. Deep three, it's good. Drew Plunkett, junior guard, showing some range there. Kester looking for a good idea, didn't fall. Plunkett feeling it. Good D by Ambersoni, and a steal. Macklin with bringing the ball up. He was looking for Kester, and it's sort of an intentional foul by Medway to kind of thwart what would have been a 2-on-1. First foul on Matt Peterson. 9-8 now after that three-pointer by Medway. 47 seconds left, first quarter. Good job by Ambersoni keeping the ball in front of him. Lind with a three-point launch, no good. Kelly looking for a rebound, no good. Excellent play by the cheerleader in the front left. They don't have their roster, but nevertheless a really good play there. And there's a nice play. Pass right to somebody, right to the trainer, out of bounds. Medway coach not happy about that pass. Ball going back to the Hillers. 33 seconds left in the quarter. Hillers could work for one shot if they work it down. Kester with a three-point launch, no good. Rebound Medway. 15 seconds. Steal, oh, nice play by Ambersoni. That was like what the doctor ordered there. Launches a three-pointer from half court, no good. Medway had a little mental lapse there with about 6-7 seconds left in the quarter, and Ambersoni took advantage of that and giving the 6-4 Hillers a three-point advantage, 11-8 over the 7-2 Medway Mustangs. And at this point in time, we're going to take a quick break and have the Hiller cheerleaders take over for a minute. So overall, a good first quarter for the Hillers, leading 11-8 against Medway. And we are waiting for the start of the second quarter. And as we do that, we want to thank again our incredible crew tonight, consisting of John Ritz doing our camera work and some directing, and Samantha Dings also doing some directing and some graphics and dancing and a little party going on here. That's the way it always is here at HCAM TV. We have a good time no matter what. And my name's Steve Spector. I'm here running solo, trying to keep it going myself. So Medway with the ball to start the second quarter. Plunkett with the ball. Definitely the ball handler, most active ball handler for Medway. Jack Hadigan handing it back off to Azogbu. 8 seconds on the shot clock. There's a steal by the Hillers. Ambersoni taking it up. Draws the foul. Ambersoni with a nice layup with about 4 seconds left in the first quarter after a steal to give the Hillers an 11-8 lead, and he did a nice job taking the ball up to the hoop in between two Medway players and Tim Azogbu. That was the best way I've ever seen that game tonight, my 7th try. So he's been in the whole game and provides a little presence down there for Medway. That time he got called for the foul. Ambersoni with 2 foul shots, 13-8 Hillers. Plunkett looking for a little Euro step. That's that's in the NBA, that's not a travel, but in in high school, that would be a travel. But I've seen those plays not be travel in high schools. It just that one happened to be a Euro step and a half. Oh, tough play by Brendan Kelly. Almost an impossible angle, kind of spun it in, no backboard. Medway with a nice hoop there. Jack Haddigan, senior forward, with a nice bank shot over the Hiller player. Not an easy shot. 15-10 Hillers. Kelly looking on the 1-4. Hillers cutting through. Ambrosoni off to a good start so far tonight. Ryan Kester, Ambrosoni feeling it. There it is. Definitely in a groove so far. Ambrosoni with at least 7 points. Might have missed a basket. Good press by the Hillers, 18-10. Wide open. Number 10, Matt Kaplan, junior forward. Had a ton of time to launch a three-pointer. Decided to drive to the hoop, and shot's no good, but he drew the foul on Brendan Kelly, his second, so they got to keep an eye on that. And he's coming out, and Mac Lind is coming out. And we have Nicholas Hines and Rosen coming in for those guys. So Coach Keene working his bench. 18-12 Hillers. Puvakad. Oh, nice. Oh, too bad. Nice recovery. Nick Hines, no good. Good job by the Hillers on the offensive board. Just couldn't get the ball to go down. Hillers in an aggressive man-to-man. Down low to Haddigan, lefty. Nice block by Rosen, got a piece of it. Puvakad, nice steal. Tough shot. A lot of contact, no call. Ooh, a lot of elbows flying there. That could have been a call, no call. Plunkett taken up strong and swatted. Rosen feeling it. Elon Rosen, junior center, making his presence felt. He's had a couple block shots in the last minute and a half. That second one, beautiful play, swatted it, got the crowd fired up a little bit, and kept the ball in bounds, and got rewarded with his work, and he took the ball to the hoop. Drew himself a two-shot foul. He missed the first one. That last foul is on Ryan Johnston. No good. 0 for 2 there. Unfortunately, those are the kinds of things that those free throws can be critical, even though it's early in the game. Ryan Kester, I believe, is the foul. Kind of cut off Matt Kaplan. Kaplan taken to the hoop. Non-shooting foul. Ryan Kester's first foul there. 4:58 left in the half. 18-12 Hillers. Medway moving the ball around. Tough. Tried to thread the needle. Almost a steal by the Hillers. Blocked again by Rosen. That's 3 blocks in the last 2.5 minutes for him. Puvakad launches it, feeling it. Oh, in and out. Too bad. That's a good shot from Michael. Just didn't go down. Oh, that almost a walk. They're daring number 10, Matt Kaplan, to launch it. He won't let it go. And there's a steal by Puvakad. 1-on-2. Over to Ambrosoni. Good idea to move it out. No good by Nicholas Hines. wide open three, just wouldn't go down for him. Skip pass over to Kaplan, and he finally launches a three. The Hillers have been practically begging him to launch it, and he finally did, and he hit a nice three-pointer right there. Hillers in a 1-4 spread, looking for cutters. Medway shutting them down at the moment. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Puvakad wide open, and he nails it, and they really needed that hoop. They hadn't had one in a while. And it looks like Medway called a timeout. And Coach Eric Copeland is having a discussion with one of his players who was covering Puvakad in that play and gave Michael a whole bunch of time to launch it, and Michael took advantage of it and nailed a three-pointer, which we desperately needed here. Hillers doing a great job so far against the 7-2 Medway Mustangs. And 21-15 with 3:30 left in the first half. And again, I'm Steve Spector here with John Ritz and Samantha Dings. This is the calm after the storm today. We had lots of crazy weather the last couple days, and Martin Luther King Day yesterday. A lot of wonderful activities in town here in Hopkinton and surrounding towns celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And back to reality, as they say today, for the students here in Hopkinton and around here in Medway. And again, as compared to some of the crowds in other games that we've done here this season, this is one of the lighter crowds. I think people sitting by the fire at home and hopefully enjoying the game on HCAM if they so choose. But we're glad to be here and keeping everybody informed, and this will be on our YouTube channel, HCAM YouTube channel. Feel free to check it out. Tough shot. No, kind of a tough angle for Matt Kaplan. Puvakad, nice idea. Too bad Nicholas Hines couldn't control that ball going to the hoop. Pratt taking it up strong, no good. Kelly with a rebound. Skip pass to Mathiori. Working around. Puvakad feeling it again. No good. Good box by Medway. Going down the other way. Mathiori, good job cutting him off. Whoa, that's a tough shot. Great defense by Mathiori. Plunkett somehow fading out of bounds. No backboard. Swished it. About 7 or 8 feet in the baseline. A runner. Looks like a foul on number 2, Justin Pratt. Not so subtle, right in front of the ref. No question about that one. Tommy Ambrosoni coming back in for Nicholas Hines with 2:36 left in the half. Ambrosoni's had a great game so far. Be nice to see him and a couple of other Hillers get hot here before the half ends. Puvakad again, and it's good. That's his second three-pointer. Oh, that's his second three-pointer in the last minute and a half. And there's a hold on number 3, Steve Mathiori. His first. Hillers in a full-court press. 24-17 lead. Good defense. Oh. Wow, good, big break for the Hillers. Medway missed a bunny. Ambrosoni taking it up strong. Tough angle, ran out of room. Pratt bringing the ball up. Bodies flying everywhere. Pratt a little out of control going to the hoop. And that is on Mac. That foul is the 6th foul on Hopkinton this half. Next one will be a 1-on-1 situation. That was Mac Lind's second foul. So Brendan Kelly and Mac Lind, key players, both with 2 fouls. You have to keep an eye on that. Medway misses the first one of 2. Drew Plunkett has had himself a nice game so far for Medway. He swishes the second one. 6-point lead for the Hillers, 1:53 left now in the half. Mac Lind looking for some daylight. Ambrosoni looking to launch a shot. Puvakad, he's already hit a couple. Oh, nice, beautiful play. Good patience on the part of the Hillers, working for a great shot, and they did, and then Kelly got rewarded with an easy bunny there. Nice feed by Puvakad. Good D by the Hillers. Almost a travel, almost a jump ball. I mean, a 5-second violation. No room underneath. And Plunkett runs out of room. Good job by the Hillers. Rosen and Kester coming in now for Mac, Lind, and Kelly. I think a wise move with 1:13 left in the half so that neither one of those guys gets a third foul. I think that's a good strategy there. Hester, and not sure what that was all about. Too bad Kester just launched and swished a three-pointer, but it must have been a foul on, looks like Michael Puvakad, his first. Must have set a pick. I didn't see that, but we'll take the ref's word for it there. Rosen, another block. What a presence. Mathiori had a notion. Almost a walk. Puvakad, Mathiori wide open, no good. Hillers looking to extend the lead, which is at 8 points at the moment, 26-18. 30 seconds left in the half. 23 in the shot clock. Nice play by Medway. Hillers with 20 seconds left. Looking for that last shot. Puvakad looking to get by number 33, Matt Peterson. 6 seconds. Ambrosoni, and one. Little extracurricular there, number 12. Jack Haddigan kind of stepping over Ambrosoni after Ambrosoni launched a three and got fouled. Chance for a 4-point play. You don't see that too often. Ambrosoni with about 10 or 12 points. I lost track, which is not a bad problem to have. Not the first time that's ever happened either. 3.6 seconds left in the half. Ambrosoni with one. No good. Still a nice way to finish the half by the Hillers, and it's 29-20. Yeah, Hillers, great job at the end of the first half to extend their 3-point lead to a 9-point lead in the second quarter. And at this point, we're going to take a short break here at HCAM TV, and we're going to take a short break and listen to the cheerleaders, and then we'll be back for the second half. Thanks for sticking around, everybody.
Gunny.
I'm Haley.
Hi, Davis. Jake.
We're the Hiller volleyball team.
My name is Emma.
My name is May.
My name is Shelby.
My name's Sophie.
We're Alma HCAM.
And Washington, Camp.
We love HCAM.
And I volunteer for HCAM TV.
I watch HCAM TV.
And I love HCAM TV.
And I love HCAM TV.
We love HCAM TV. Woo!
HCAM TV presents Hopkinton Boys Varsity Basketball against Medway. And we're about to start the second half. And we were running with a small crew, as I said earlier, John Ritz, Samantha Dings, and I. And Tom Nappy, I'm picking his brain for some stats and things. And he's helping me out. He's doing the radio broadcast to my right. 29-20 Hillers, they're at a critical point in the season. They have a 6-4 record. They're playing 7-2 Medway. And at the moment, the Hillers are having their way. Tommy Ambersoni having a great first half. He's got about, I'd say, 12 points at the end of the he had a three-pointer, almost a four-pointer to start towards the end of the half, and helping the Hillers get off to a good start. And the Hillers open up with the ball at the top of the key, working around. Looks like the starting unit's in there. And there's almost a steal by Medway. Mac Lind recovers it. Almost a travel, and referee thought it was a travel. Kind of dragged his back foot there. Hopkinton, again, as I said earlier, started the season off with a bunch of road games, and they're in the stretch of a bunch of home games now. And, ooh, that's a travel, no call. And this Friday night they'll be hosting Holliston at home here at the Athletic Center. Ooh, Medway wide open, didn't find him. That's a travel. Or three-second violation on Ryan Johnston. He had Ozogbu wide open, just chose not to pass the ball to him. Kind of a break for the Hillers. Ambersoni looking for a shot, no, not there. Nice move. Out to Mack on the right, no good. Correct myself, Ryan Kester coming in, starting the second half. Medway with an offensive rebound, no box down there. Coach Keene not happy about that. Medway picking up a second shot there. Ooh, Brendan Kelly, strong player underneath, looking for some space, not there. Needs to get out of the key. Hillers working the ball around, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Definitely shutting down Ambersoni a little bit more than they did in the second half, first half. Ambersoni, 2 seconds on the shot clock, no good. Plunkett launched. Justin Pratt, three-pointer, no good. Kelly, nice box with a rebound. Kester wide open, steps into it, no good. Back rim. That's a good shot for Ryan, though. Hillers have a bunch of three-point shot shooters on this team, and at various times they all get hot. Hopefully we'll see that in the second half tonight. Here's a steal by the Hillers, Mac Lind. Good defense by the Hillers. Ambersoni looking for some daylight. Not there. Maffiori. Oh, nice. Pretty fortunate there. Maffiori got the ball poked from behind, and it went right into Brendan Kelly's hands, and he created a nice angle for himself and put up a nice bucket. Kickball on the Hillers. Puvakad in for Ambersoni. Mac Lind coming out for Elon Rosen, who's has about a half dozen blocks in the first half. I lost track. It's at least 4 or 5 that I can remember. And he's been a big presence defensively and just bringing energy to the court for the Hillers. Been saying that a few times in a lot of games this year for him. Here's a great play by Kelly. Diving to the floor. Wow, good hustle by Kester. Maffiori looking for some daylight. Oh, too bad. Up and down here. Hillers 9-point lead. 5:03 left in the third quarter. First First time seeing Jacob Cohen, who had a good game, one of the games I called last week. It'll bring a lot of energy, strong player. Got a lot of lefty guards on this Hiller team. He's one of them. He's been assigned to handle Drew Plunkett. I'm sure he'll be all over him. Elon Rosen with a foul on Tim Azogbu. He might be the tallest player on the court. He's got to be at least 6'5" or 6'6" if I had to guess from up here in the perch. This is the first of two. 4:40 left in the third quarter, 31-22. Hillers. And he hits the second. Nice play by the cheerleader in the front row. Very smooth. Puvakad, top of the key. Over to Cohen. To Rosen, working the ball around. Oh, that's a walk. Oh. Looked like a walk on Cohen from here, and it was. Plunkett, super speedy guard here. Hiller's doing a decent job so far this half. Hasn't done a lot so far this half. Almost a steal. Tough play. Offensive foul. Looks like an offensive foul. I can't tell. Yep, looks like it is. Tim Ozagbu, a little out of control going to the hoop, and he got called for an offensive foul. Matt Fiore short. Elon Rosen looking for a call going his way. Didn't happen. He thought he knocked the ball off of the Medway player, and the ref saw it differently. So Hiller's full court press. Haven't seen much pressing from Medway so far tonight. Whew, Elon Rosen, I'm just going to call that his sixth block of the night. If I'm off, I'm only off by one. What a presence under there. Oh, that's got to be a foul there. Good ball fake by Puvakad. Number 33, Matt Peterson, yes, drew the foul, or Puvakad drew the foul on Peterson, and Peterson said, hey, that's a nice play, man. Nice ball fake, and that's Peterson's second foul. Team's second foul for Medway this half. Puvakad hits the first of two. Free throws. So important, and Puvakad hits two big ones right there, giving Hillers a 10-point lead. Good deep double team. It was almost a steal. Number 12, wide open. They didn't see him in time. Good play by the coach of Medway, but he wasn't intended to go to him. I'm guessing. Medway with the ball, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Matt Fiore playing tough D on Plunkett. Puvakad on Ryan Johnston. Everybody's playing tough D. Tough angle. Wow, nice play. Nice play just in the nick of time as the shot clock almost wound down there. Mac Lynn in the corner needs to get out of trouble there, and he does. Cohen at the top of the key. Now Puvakad at the top. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Need to get the shot off. 5 seconds. No good. Kind of partially blocked there. Well, 2 buckets in a row for Medway. Coach Keene not happy with that. Not a lot of boxing out there. Bringing Ambersoni out off the bench to come back in the game. All of a sudden, the 10-point lead is down to 6. Medway playing some tough. Here's a foul on, looked like a number 12. Jack Hadigan, his second foul, and we have some substitutions. Kester and Ambersoni coming in for the Hillers. Nice stop and go by Ambersoni. Trying to create a shot for himself, and Plunkett playing some tough D right there. Ball went off of Ambersoni and back to the Medway with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Ooh, almost an offensive foul. It is a steal. Kester under control, guys. Working the ball around. Puvakad, he's hit a couple threebies tonight. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nice block. Oh, nice idea. Rosen looking for some daylight. Shot clock still winding down. Ball never hit the rim, so there's only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Still Hiller's ball. Hiller's kind of fortunate there. Medway definitely up in the ante on their defensive energy the second half. Kester, left hand, tough shot. Medway coming back. Almost looked like a double dribble, and another block by the Hillers. Mac Lynn this time. Ambersoni taking it up strong, draws the foul on number 10. Matt Kaplan up and down there for the Hillers in Medway, going back and forth. Hillers only 4 points this quarter with 1:09 left in the third quarter. Ambersoni changes that, hitting the first of 2. And he hits the second. Hillers hitting their free throws tonight for the most part. Good job by Medway breaking the press. A lot of skip passes. Kaplan over to Udagbu. No good. Boy, that was a good effort by number 15, Tim Ozogbu. Mac Lynn, tough running hook shot. You don't see that too often. It's a heck of a shot. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Medway working the ball around. Wide open shot, chooses not to shoot it. Kaplan. Looked like that's a tough call there. Mac Lynn, that's his third, I believe. Shot clock is off. 24 seconds left in the quarter. Mac Lynn got to be careful with 3 fouls right now. Wonder if Medway coach realizes that, and they go down to Zogbu again. 8 seconds in the quarter. Plunkett launches it in and out. Kelly, number 10, Matt Kaplan of Medway had a pretty good look at a three-pointer, went in and out. And the Hillers right now 37-29 after 3 quarters. And we'll take a quick break as we listen to the Hiller cheerleaders and watch them do their thing.
All right, folks, John Ritz here. I'm going to give Steve a little break, give his voice a quick break. Little promo for HCAM. As Steve has mentioned, we're on a skeleton crew here tonight. If you're watching this broadcast, that means you've got an interest in Hillers sports and you know that HCAM exists. So consider come on and join our crew. We offer free classes in running everything. We're a real fun, supportive group. We won't put you out on anything you can't do. We'll definitely be here to mentor you through the process. It's a ton of fun, and we'd love to have you come and join us. So check out hcam.tv for our website and for the info about the classes. Thanks so much.
Thank you, John. Good job. It's good to be doing these broadcasts with the team. Oh, that was almost thrown out of bounds. Close. Medway starting the fourth quarter with close to a turnover. Good recovery by Plunkett. And that is out of bounds, still with Medway. Tough D by the Hillers, almost a steal. Stephen Mathiori with a little nudge there. And that would be his second foul. Team's third. Medway has 4 fouls in the half, so once you hit 7, it's a 1-on-1 situation. So we probably will be seeing that, if I had to guess. Ooh! Another foul on Mathiori? That would be 2 in about 3 seconds. That's too bad. He didn't even see, unfortunate for Steven, he didn't even see the ball coming his way, and that's his 3rd foul. And again, it's just 2 fouls in about 3 seconds for him. That's too bad. See if Coach Keene makes an adjustment. That changes the strategy a little bit. I'm sure Steven knows that he's got 3 fouls, and we'll see how that goes. Plunkett hits the first one, and he hits the second one. So Hillers still have a 6-point lead. I wouldn't call it comfortable. Medway, that's about as close as they've been since the beginning of the game. So the Hillers have been able to fend off Medway from getting any closer than 6 so far. Kelly with a good idea. Bounce pass to Mathiori, kind of telegraphed it. And Medway with a steal. Plunkett looking for bucket, no good. There's a foul on Plunkett, I believe. Medway foul, we'll see who that's on. On number 15, Tim Ozagbu. That's his 3rd. Mac Lynn coming to the ball, showing his hands. That's the way to do it. Ambersoni looking for a little daylight. Not there. Kester looking for a seam. It's not there. Ambersoni. Oh, nice. Kent down to Kelly. Mathiori, wide open 3, and it's good. Clutch by Mathiori. He really big hoop there, extending the lead to 9. A little more comfortable, I would say. And there's a timeout. Medway. Coach Eric Copeland of Medway not liking what he's seen so far. Pretty much even quarter so far, but evidently just wants to get a little strategy session in there while he can. He's got a few timeouts to use, and he thought that was a good time to do that. And Hiller's 9-point lead. And again, the next game here on HCAM is going to be this Friday night. Hopkinton boys will be playing the Holliston boys here at the Athletic Center. That's the 25th, Friday the 25th. And then the following Tuesday, a week from tonight, got a special double-header broadcast here on HCAM, which they do every year with Ashland. And at 5 o'clock, we'll have the girls' varsity game, and then immediately following that game will be the boys' varsity at approximately 6:30. So got lots of basketball happening here. Always a good time. And hope everybody who's listening tonight is having a good time and enjoying the Hillers so far with a 40-31 lead. And looks like Hillers kind of falling back into it looks like a man-to-man. That might be his own now. No, I correct myself. Not the first time. Here was like an active zone now, kind of changing things up because they've been in a man-to-man most of the night. Giving Medway a different look in the fourth quarter. See how Medway reacts to that. Wow. Brendan Kelly. Tough break for the Hillers. Maffiori ran out of room. Kelly gave him the ball. Didn't really give Maffiori a whole lot of room to land, and Steven unfortunately traveled on that play. But great play by Kelly before that to somehow disrupt the shot of Ozogbu, and he got the rebound. Looked like a kind of a bunny for Ozogbu. Didn't hit it though. Kaplan had a thought for a three, decides not to. Nice play by Ozogbu. Now Fiore looking for daylight, not there. Mac Lind, top of the key. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Maffiori needs to get it off. Mac Lind, nice. Big hoop. They're all big at this point. 5.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 42-33 Hillers, keeping that 9-point cushion at the moment. Almost a foul on Ambersoni. Good job avoiding the foul. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Down low. Wide open. Justin Pratt. Off the board. A nice box out by Kester. Fortunate there. Ball was kind of hanging in limbo. Mac Lind over to working the ball around. Kester looking for a shot. Oh, nice recovery by Ambersoni on the pass. Shot's no good. Oh, that looked like an offensive foul to me. I would like someone's hurt. Jack Haddigan, number 12. In a lot of pain there. Looks like he fell down. Landed hard. Foul was on Ambersoni. And not to, I know Jack Haddigan, number 12 at Medway's dealing with some pain. It looks like a knee or an ankle or something. And the athletic trainer, Catherine Henry, is working with the Medway player at the moment. Haddigan looked to me like he cleared out with his left hand, and is now getting up, which is good to see. He's favoring that. Looks like a right ankle. Might have rolled it, which is unfortunate. He's having a good game. Very active player for Medway. And we hope that that's nothing serious, but he certainly is having trouble making it to the bench. So unlikely that we'll see him the rest of the night, which is a blow for Medway. He's a big kid. Looks like he just landed funny and rolled his ankle, if I had to make a guess from up here. And Catherine Henry working on him now to see what the situation is there. But back to the game, 4:39 left, 42-33 Hillers. Medway looking for a hoop. Nice shot. And they got one from Drew Plunkett. Had quite a game tonight. Ambersoni in a little bit of trouble. And number 24, Ryan Johnston, distinct a little bit of a size advantage on Ambersoni. Kind of smothered him, and Ambersoni ran out of room there for a minute. Mac Lind coming out, Brendan Kelly back in. Kaplan looking for some daylight, not there. Shot by Medway, no good. Looks like it's out of bounds off of Medway. both Medway players kind of fighting for the ball, and they knocked the ball out of the bounds. If one of them went for it, probably would have remained with them. Boy, tough. Might be a timeout for Coach Keene, and he does call that, which I think is a good idea. Hiller's a little flustered with the full court press. Medway kind of held that out most of the game and introduced it just recently, and the Hillers haven't been used to it, and that's caused a couple turnovers and certainly a lot of disruption. And not a bad strategy by Medway. Hillers still with a 7-point lead. I wouldn't call it comfortable at all at the moment. Medway maybe with a little bit of momentum going their way. And Coach Keene kind of getting his troops regrouped a little bit. Again, a really pivotal game for the Hillers with a 6-4 record. Much rather be 7-4 than 6-5. That's a really would help the season go a little more smoothly for the Hillers as they kind of enter the meat and potatoes of the second half of the season with big games against Holliston Friday and Ashland on Tuesday. Medway coming back on the court. Coach Keene getting an extended timeout a little bit, but it's a home court, so he can get a little love there from the hometown cooking here. Hillers back playing defense. They need to. It feels like the momentum's a little bit more. Medway's going their way at the moment, but Hillers could use a hoop. They haven't had one in a little bit. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 42-35 Hillers. Give and go. Non-shooting foul. That's the 6th on the Hillers this half. And that's Mathiori's 4th foul. And substitution, I don't know if he'll allow it. Brian Keefe got to the scores table a little, I wouldn't say it was his fault, but he got a little, they're not quite in time for him to get into the game. So Mathiori with 4 fouls needs to be careful right here. Rosen Kaplan launches a 3. It's short. Now Fiore bringing the ball up. Puvakad sees a seam, elects to bring it back out. Hillers maybe want to work the clock a little bit. Not a bad idea here. Rosen wide open lane, and it's good. Things just opened up for him. A little bit of a lapse on Medway's part. That's a big hoop, giving the Hillers a 9-point lead again. Medway can't get over that hump, which is fine with me. And I'm fine with the Hiller Nation. 2:55 left, 9-point lead for the Hillers. Uzogbu, no place to go. 3-pointer. Ryan Johnson, that's a big hoop for them, bringing it to 6 points. Looking for a trap. Hillers have a lot of ball handlers in the game here, which is good. Over to Rosen, looking for the, 2 big hoops by Rosen. And a timeout. I can't tell who called that timeout. It might have been Coach Keene again. But certainly Hillers, got to give them credit. They're fending off a tough Medway team. Tough defense. Hillers definitely in a good groove right now with an 8-point lead, 2:29 left. And Medway trying to figure out a way to tighten this game up, and Hillers have always had an answer. They've been floating between 6 points and 10 points. Deficit for the most part in the second half of the game here. I'm looking at over the Medway bench, number 12, Jack Haddigan, As I said earlier, he looked like he rolled his ankle, and they're getting him some crutches, which is too bad for him and his Medway teammates. We hope that's nothing serious and get some ice on that, and which I think they do already. He's got youth on his side, so hopefully he'll be back for Medway as soon as possible when he's ready. And right now, Hillers, I think Coach Keene called that timeout, maybe to set up the press. And they're looking for a trap, and there it is. Medway solves it. Tough shot off Medway. Number 2, Justin Pratt, had a nice look with a runner and wouldn't go down for him, and the ball bounced off of Medway there. Good job by Rosen making himself big. Took a foul on Medway. That's rescued the situation. That might be a 1-on-1. Or maybe that was a 6th foul. I correct myself. Foul was on Ryan Johnston, who's at the top of that full court press. He's a pretty tall kid. He's got to be about 6'4"-ish, and pretty quick, and definitely disruptive. Ambersoni splits the seams. Kelly looking for. Oh, that's a walk, unfortunately. Don't see that too often from Brendan. He looking to get some position there and just couldn't find the right angle and ended up traveling, dragged his foot. There's a steal by Ambersoni. That's big. Work the clock a little bit. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Might want to use that time. They may have to foul him, and there it is. Ambersoni and Matt Kaplan exchanging pleasantries there, and that's his 3rd foul on Kaplan. It was definitely a foul situation for Medway, and Kaplan comes out to take a breather. It's an aggressive foul, wasn't anything crazy, but strategically that was the right play for Medway. Keeps the clock stopped. Although the following Ambersoni may or may not be a good idea because he's been pretty hot the line. Thank you, Tommy, for not jinxing me because that's happened to me in the past. Ambersoni hits the first of 2. He must have about 15 points by now. 2 big freebies. He's hit most, if not all, of his free throws tonight. And lead is now 10 points for the Hillers. Good D by Kelly, trapping. 3-pointer, no good by Medway. Kelly, big rebound, 10 points, minute and a half left. There's another foul. Again, they foul Ambersoni. Been automatic so far in the line most of the night here. Little desperation now on Medway's part. Tri-Valley League always tough. Lots of good teams. Hillers getting themselves in a good position here as the season moves along. Oh, no good. Ambersoni with a rare miss tonight. Kind of keeps the door open a little bit for Medway. They still have a little work to do. Tough shot. Almost goes. Not sure who that's on. 21, Puvakad. His 2nd foul. 1:23 left, 10-point lead. Drew Plunkett. He's a heck of a player for Medway. He's had a really good game, and unfortunately for him, rattles out the first. And he hits the second. Medway looking for a turnover, obviously, with 1:23 left, down by 9 points. Could be tough, almost a 5-second violation. Needs to help out Mafiori. Nice job by the Hillers. Breaking the press, really good press and a really good break of the press. Gonna have to foul him. Good clean foul by number 24, Ryan Johnson, who's had a nice game for Medway. Matt Fiore, junior guards, having himself a good game and a good season. Rattles the first one in. Coach Keene's got to be happy with tonight's effort by his Hiller boys tonight. 10-point lead, minute and 6 left. In and out for Matt Fiore in the second one. Oh, nice job by Puvakad into the stands. Avoids contact with some folks in the front row. Medway needs a hoop and quick. Almost a steal by Matt Fiore. Good no foul. There's, oh. That'll be his 5th foul, unfortunately, I think. Unless it was on Puvakad. I guess they gave it to Puvakad. I didn't see that one. I saw something that Matt Fiore looked like he might have got a foul, but somehow miraculously it went to Puvakad. That's only his 3rd, so. 1-on-1 situation, number 33, Matt Peterson hits the first. And hits them both. Game's not safe to say it's over. 8 points with 51 seconds left. We've seen crazier things happen. But Hiller's just got to take care of the ball and keep it moving and find the open man, work it around. We're going to have to foul him again. Matt Fiore, not a bad choice. Good shooting guard for the Hillers. This 42 seconds could take about 4 minutes and 42 seconds to get through here, but such a dedicated crew here. We got you all covered. That was a double bonus, so that's a 2-shot foul, being the 10th foul for Medway this half. Matt Fiore hits the first. And rolls out. The second one rolls out. Medway needs a miracle. 3-pointer no good. Got to take care of the ball. Body's rolling around. No harm, no foul. So I don't know if it was a foul on somebody, but could have been on Medway. Looks like number 24, Ryan Johnston, with his 5th foul, so he'll have to come out. For Medway, had a good game. And Matt Kaplan replaces him. 28 seconds left, still 9-point lead. Looks like a 2-shot foul, double bonus situation for Mac Lind. Tell you, Hillers have hit their shots at the foul line overall tonight. I'd have to say they probably hit 3 out of 4 overall. And it's contagious. Once you get into a rhythm, everyone starts to hit them. And I think that's been a big difference in the game tonight. Nothing going for Ozogbu. 3-point, no good, way off. 15 seconds left, don't even have to shoot it. Just have to work the ball around. And the Hillers are going to ride it out. 5 seconds left. And Medway, good sports, just letting it run out. And great win for the Hillers, facing a tough 7-2, or were 7-2 Medway Mustang team, and now they're 7-3, and the Hillers are 7-4. So great win, 52-41 for the Hillers tonight. Our next telecast here on HCAM TV is Friday night. The Hiller boys will be playing Holliston. And the following Tuesday, it'll be a doubleheader here in the Athletic Center versus Ashland. On behalf of the crew here at HCAM TV, John Ritz and Samantha Dings, I'm Steve Spector with HCAM TV, and we hope you have a great night.